Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through with the cards that come out in the reading for today. So let's find out and let's begin. Thank you so much for joining in the reading and for being here. So the first card that we have is the Eight of Pentacles. We have the World card showing up in the reverse. And the Hierophant. So we do have some Taurus energy. So it could be dealing with an earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or even a Virgo. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So with this Knight of Wands, I am getting somewhat of a very quick energy as far as someone who's coming into your life. It's like they're coming out of nowhere as far as you having no expectation. It's like it's unexpected. It's almost a bit surprising when it comes to meeting someone. And I do feel like a connection that is happening between yourself and somebody who's coming into your life right now is one that has a very strong starts, and it is one that has a very strong sense of feeling a spark between two people. I feel like this person feels very strongly towards you, but I do feel like it is something based off of a current feeling, and it is a sense of being in a space where it's like your connection is starting very strongly, very brightly with this person. And when it comes to how this person is feeling, it's like they're in a space where it's like they are throwing away all inhibitions and they are in a space where they're really embracing things with you. So I do feel like with that Eight of Pentacles, this is about needing to put in the consistency to be able to maintain that. And I do feel like you have that potential, and also feel like you're dealing with someone who has that intention and that potential to be able to do. It's like they're able to maintain and put in the work that's necessary to keep the spark going. But we do have the World card showing up in the reverse. With the World card showing up in the reverse, there's a sense of unfinished business. So I do feel like there could be a feeling of being drawn towards being able to kind of still experience trying to close out any lingering feelings with someone and any lingering connections. So this is about also feeling like there's something that is unfinished and unresolved and still needs tending to. And I do feel like you may be also in a space where it's like you're reluctant to be able to embrace fully something with somebody, as long as there's a sense of not necessarily either being where you want to be right now, or there's a sense of someone that you don't want to leave behind. But we do have the Hierophant, and with this card showing up, this is all about being in a space where it's like you're learning from the past or you're learning lessons. And I do feel like it's a strong lesson that is learned through anything that's being experienced. So the Hierophant, I'm also getting a sense of awakening, and also with that I do feel like it's the necessary understanding or feeling of closure to be able to close out a cycle with someone. And there may be a cycle that's kind of lingering on and staying in your mind, and you may feel like you need to be able to kind of tend to it, like it's an unfinished business. And with the Hierophant showing up here, I'm getting an opportunity to be able to gain a lot of clarity and understanding as far as that connection, and being able to also have a more full understanding of what's experienced. So I do feel like this is about also experiencing very strong introspection, and I feel like it's also kind of leading to this ability to feel comfortable with and make peace with some kind of a cycle with someone that was keeping you in a feeling of being stuck or unable to move forward. So I do feel like there is also a lot of work that's being done, and not only the physical work, but I feel like it's also happening on an emotional level, could be a spiritual level too. But I also feel like there's a lot of realizations with the Hierophant showing up here, and I feel like this could be your energy as far as being able to gain clarity. I also feel like when it comes to somebody that you are dealing with or have been dealing with, they're also in a space where it's like they're becoming more aware of the reality of a situation and of a connection. So with this, I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Temperance under the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups under the World card. And we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card showing up in the reverse. So we do have Sagittarius energy. We also have some Pisces energy. And we have Taurus. So with the Moon card showing up in the reverse, I am getting, again, a sense of clarity on a situation. Being able to experience an understanding of things. I feel like information is coming through. And when it comes to a part of something, a part of someone that they may have tried to keep away from you or keep hidden, or some kind of secrecy as far as the way somebody was showing up in a connection, is also something that is kind of being brought to light. And I feel like there's a sense of experiencing some clarity with someone. And I do feel like you could have been dealing with someone who kind of kept a lot of things in, like they could have been very secretive. And I do feel like with the Moon card showing up in the reverse, it's like there's this opportunity to really understand and find out more about a person. So we do have the Temperance card showing up under the Eight of Pentacles. With the Temperance card showing up over here, I am getting an energy of kind of needing to be very patient, and even needing to be a little bit more patient with the consistency. So I do feel like you're dealing with someone who maybe someone who is very responsible. They show up consistently, and I do feel like there's the sense of being able to trust that this person's going to come through when it comes to being able to get things done. I do feel like they're a pretty solid person in that regard. With the Temperance card, this is about being able to be patient with someone, and I do feel like there's the potential for experiencing a very harmonious element to a connection with someone. So I do feel like with that Knight of Wands, this is a very strong start, and I do feel like it is one that's strongly felt, and it is one that can even start very quickly, very suddenly. I do feel like there's the potential to experience a very harmonious connection with this person. And when it comes to that Temperance card, I do feel like patience in building it up is something that's going to also be required in order to maintain that spark. But we do have the Knight of Cups, and with this Knight of Cups coming through under the World card, I feel like there's an energy of being able to have somebody come up to you. I do get that with also that Nine of Wands and that Nine of Cups. The offer or anything they're trying to bring to your attention is coming from an emotional place. I do feel like this is someone with a strongly romantic side, or they are somebody who is very expressive in a way that is emotionally based. And when it comes to being able to approach you, it's like they're doing it from a place where they feel something. And I do feel like they want to express that to you. They want to bring that forward to you, bring that to your attention. But with this card showing up under the World card showing up in the reverse, I also feel like this is kind of something that is allowing for, again, a clarity or realization on a cycle that you may have been on with someone, and being able to experience closure or some clarity on that. Do feel like somebody's meeting you halfway. We have the Page of Cups, and with the Page of Cups, this is again energy of kind of experiencing that there is more to be able to build a connection than just the initial sparks flying, fireworks. And I do feel like when it comes to putting in the effort behind that, making it last, making it go the distance, is something that someone intends on being able to do with you. I do feel like with the Hierophant, there's that understanding in this person. With the Page of Cups, I also feel like there's clear understanding that things may be good right now, but as far as being able to make them last, it's going to take some work. And I do feel like somebody is in a space where they are very capable and also willing to put in the work that's required. So I'm getting an energy of kind of dealing with and closing out an old cycle with somebody from the past, and also experiencing this new beginning with that Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So I'm getting that there could be two people you're dealing with in the situation, but it could also very well be the same person kind of having had learned their lessons from past experience. I'm going to clarify the other cards. have the Two of Wands. And we have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Wheel card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So we have some Aries energy with the Emperor card. So with the Two of Pentacles, I am getting an energy of somebody who is in a space where it's like they're trying to really balance things out. Even with the Temperance card, I feel like they're trying to balance things out to maintain a sense of moderate progress and being able to experience something that's maintainable, manageable. But with the Two of Pentacles, I'm also getting an energy of perhaps this person is in a space where they want to be able to make things work with you. And I do feel like it's also something that is it's like this making them feel a bit conflicted. They do have something else that's also taking up a lot of their time or a lot of their energy, and I do feel like it's throwing them off balance. I do feel like this person is available with that Knight of Cups showing up, but I do feel like there is a sense of something is trying to really take their attention, and they may need to be able to organize or manage some part of their lives to be able to prioritize a connection with you. So I do feel like that's something very important to them. It's like they're a little bit distracted in this area and it's kind of throwing them off balance. But we do have the Queen of Wands, and with the Queen of Wands, I'm getting a sense of confidence, as far as confidence in the situation, confidence in the decision, confidence in being in this connection. I also feel like they feel confidently and they feel satisfied as far as the connection. And with the Emperor card, I'm also getting a very stable energy. So with the Wheel, this is about timing, and I do feel like things happen in a rapid sense of timing with the Knight of Wands. So it could be happening very quickly, but timing is on your side with this showing up in the upright. Also feel like there's a sense of being lucky with something unexpected happening. We have Passion. Give your relationship a chance. And we have Finances and Career. At the bottom of the deck, we have a heart-to-heart. So we have a heart-to-heart conversation. So with a heart-to-heart conversation, I'm getting an energy of being able to really connect deeply with someone. I think that it's happening as a result of a conversation, but it could be happening one way or another with that Knight of Wands showing up. Do feel like there are sparks flying when it comes to an encounter that begins. We have passion, and I feel like it's a passionate start. I also feel like there is a sense of being passionate about work and putting in and the effort that goes into work. And with the Give Your Relationship a Chance, I'm getting that with that World card showing up in the reverse. This is about being able to maintain a sense of it's like a responsibility to being able to kind of close out a situation, or being able to address a situation that is unresolved and any unfinished business. I do feel like that's also happening. And with Finances and Career, and with this card showing up over here, I am getting that when it comes to financial issues that may be affecting your relationship, I am getting this pertaining to that sense of Two of Pentacles and someone kind of being a little bit distracted. It could be for a short time, temporary time, but I do feel like they need to be able to manage and kind of balance things out. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.